So we'll see how much of a voice I have left after this game. As I was going through a lot of halls in this hockey game. So let's try and get through this recap. This game, it was a wild one. Game 2 between the Barrie Colts and the Kingston Frontenacs. Your starting goaltenders, Sam Hillebrand and Charlie Schenkel. And also to note, Frontenacs sending a fan bus, and they were rowdy. It was great to see Frontenacs faithful here at Sadlin Arena tonight to cheer on their team. And it's always great when you can have visiting fans in attendance, especially for a playoff game such as this. And early in the first period, Kingston Frontenacs on the penalty kill. He was a shot blocking machine. There was a shot that he did block, and it stung. He was crawling on the ice, trying to stay in the play, and he just needed help to get off, and he went down the tunnel. Had some maintenance down there in the locker room, but he did come back, so good news there for Barrie Colts fans. So it just goes to show what this defenseman, Kingston Frontenacs, is capable of. He is a warrior out there on the ice, and he'll do everything he can to help his team win a hockey game. So that was first thing in the first period. After that, though, the Kingston Frontenacs would open the scoring as Battaglia, battling in the corner, sets up a shot that goes off Bo Akey and right to Cal Ewens as he finds the back of the net, 1-0 there. For the Colts, they would respond. Cole Baudouin took a shot off the end boards and found Emil Hemming. So he had an empty net to shoot at as Charlie Schenkel not able to get across in time, tying the hockey game at 1. The Barrie Colts not done there. Anthony Romani, he was knocked over by Riley Clark, and I think Schenkel wasn't expecting a shot from Romani as he took that one quickly as he got back to his skates, off the glove of Schenkel and in the back of the net. I think that's a goal that Charlie Schenkel would love to have back, as that made it a 2-1 score. And the Kingston Frontenacs, though, they would respond before the end of the first period as Emil Piniemi just going to the net. It went off Hillebrand, trickled through, tying it at 2. Shots favored Kingston 16-10 in that opening period, tied at 2. Now the second period, oh boy, it was a wild one. So let's get through how the second period went. First off, Kingston Frontenacs took a slap shot. It went off the end boards and found Riley Patterson. It was very similar to the goal that happened for Emil Hemming in the first period, but made it a 3-2 score. Kingston, though, would respond as Thomas Jordan. He has been outstanding for Kingston this series. Beautiful pass, finds Cedric Gendon all alone in the slot, makes no mistake, and makes it a 3-3 hockey game. The Barrie Colts, they would get it again. This time Riley Patterson skating in the attacking zone. His shot goes through Charlie Schenkel, making it a 4-3 hockey game, and Troy Mann deciding that it was time to change goaltenders. Schenkel came out, giving up 4 goals on 13 shots, so not Schenkel's night, as some of those goals he'd like to have back, I'm sure. But after that, Riley Patterson looked like he scored shorthanded to get the hat trick. There were a few hats that rained on the ice, but the officials waved it off, and they said it was goaltender interference, as Bo Jelsma made a play to the net, made contact with Vicari, and that resulted in Patterson scoring. So that goal called off, but that didn't matter, as the Barrie Colts, they would score again. This time, Dallin Wakely in front finds Grayson Tiller at the side of the net, and no chance for Mason Vicari, making it a 5-4 hockey game. After that, though, Riley Clark and Jaden Newton had a very spirited bout, as both players trying to get their teams back in the momentum. And boy, oh boy, the crowd here at the Sadlin Arena, it was electric. So Jaden Newton and Riley Clark, a good fight there between those two, and both very excited and spirited after they were sent to the penalty box. The Colts, though, they would score, make it 6-4 before the end of the second period. This time, Brad Gardner, back from injury, gets it off the rebound into the empty net, and you could just tell the relief on his face scoring in the game tonight, making it a 6-4 score. Shots after 2, favoring Kingston 30-24. And the start of the third period, more cautious. You could tell the Colts kind of playing the trap, Kingston not wanting to make any mistakes. Then it resulted in Cal Ewens giving up a breakaway to Bo Jelsma. But Ewens, a great defensive play, reaches around and knocks the puck off the stick of Bo Jelsma. Everyone in the crowd thought maybe a penalty shot should have been issued to Bo Jelsma, but you could tell that Ewens made contact with the puck before tripping Bo Jelsma into the net. And then Anthony Romani, a great shot in front. Vicari made the save, but the puck trickled right to the red line, and Will Bishop saves the day to keep it a 2-goal hockey game. as he got that one right off the line to keep it out. But the Kingston Frontenacs, they were getting the shots, but Sam Hillebrandt standing tall. And in the end, Emil Hemming, an empty net goal would make it a 7-4 final. So shots again favoring Kingston, 43-31. Your final score, 7-4. Your 3 stars tonight, Emil Hemming, Grayson Tiller, and Riley Patterson. So what a game this was tonight. Barrie Colts now have a 2-0 series lead on Kingston. Of course, the Frontenacs, they've been solid on home ice all season, and we'll see if they can turn the series around. Now, the big question is now, does Charlie Schenkel start Game 3, or do you go with Mason Vicari? So, big question there for Troy Mann and the Kingston Frontenacs, and that game will take place on Tuesday back at Slush Puppy Place, and I will be at the game, so I'll have a review for you after, just to keep you up to date on everything here on the channel. So again, thank you very much for your support. My voice is fading, so I better cut this video now. So then, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.